Hello everyone, it's Suzanne here, and today I'm just going to show you how I make a envelope box for cards that are too thick to fit in an envelope. So recently I made these boxes because I made this lovely thick shaker card. So this is in no way my design. I learned how to do this off a lady called Vicky, who is crafting for fun 24/7 on YouTube, and I found it just so simple to do. So if you have one of these punch boards, the thing to do is really quite simple. So I made a 6x6 box, and you can see on here, or I hope you can see, for a 6x6 box you need a piece of paper 9.5 by 9.5. Now all you need to do is add 1.25 inches to that measurement to make a box. So if you're making a 6x6 box, it says 9.5 by 9.5, you actually need a piece of paper 10.75 by 10.75. The next step is, you can see here where it says your first score line should be at 4.75. So 4.75 is here, but in actual fact, to make the box, you're going to add 1/8 of an inch. So you're going to move that over to 4 7/8. Make your first punch, make your first score. Then to get the thickness, you're going to move the paper across 1 inch and do the same thing. So I'll show you how to do that now. So I have my piece of paper, which is 10.75 inches square, and my first score line, I have to have my paper not at 4.75 but 4 7/8. So let's do that. So you can see mine hangs off the edge there, but it doesn't matter, you can still feel for where the line is. So you're scoring there, that's your first score. Now because I don't have the lovely big extended punch board, I have to mark this at 4 inches so I can move it across to 5, because you have to move it across 1 inch. So where I put that little mark, I go from 4 to 5, and now I'm going to punch again and score again. And there you can see where you're going to get that width for your box. So now it's just a simple thing of 4 7/8 punch, scoring, mark your 4, move it over to 5, punch and score. On to your next one, 4 7/8, score, mark your 4 inches to move it across to 5, score, and one last side, 4 7/8, punch, score, mark 4 so you can move it to 5, punch and score. Okay, so you can see there, that's going to give you a good size box. Now just to round your corners off, okay, so now you want to give these a good crease on all of those score lines. Okay, so now you just have to do a little bit of trimming. So to make the box fold up, you're going to just snip up that line there. That's going to be the little tab that folds in so that you can glue that, and you'll do the same there for the top. So all you have to do is add some glue to keep it together, and you've got a box. You do have to be mindful of keeping your sides straight. Okay, you don't want to glue it so that it pulls it in like that. You want to make sure that they're nice and straight. If you use, I'll just show you, if you use PVA, it's quite simple because it gives you enough time for a bit of wriggle room. I like to put a bit of glue down here on the little tabs. Okay, so I think something like that, but we'll find out. So we have plenty of time to move it if you use PVA. Up here to do the bottom flap. Okay, so I can see at the bottom here I need to pull it in a little further, maybe even a little more. Okay, so you can see there that should keep it nice and square. Maybe it's pulled in a little. There we go. Alright, so all you really have to do is get it to stick down. I just use my ruler, press it down there. You can add more glue. Okay, again you need to trim these little tabs as well. Probably easy to do that when it's not made. So there you have it. Okay, so that's how you can make an envelope box. So it's about 5/8 of an inch width for your box if you make it like that. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.